Go na.
All right. So once again, class, hello. So we will go to the next step, which is conversion of unit of length. So next, Jackie. So in other places, class, they use different measurements. So some countries uses kilometers and meter, while others uses miles and feet. Now, what is the base unit of length, class? So this was discussed by teacher Crystal last meeting. So what is the base unit for our length again, class? Yes, Kabuna.
I think it's meter, teacher.
Very good. So the base unit of land class is meter. So 1 kilometer is equals to 1,000 meters because it is 1,000 times bigger than the base unit since kilo means 1,000. So are you familiar with football fields, class? Can you do thumbs up if yes and thumbs down if you know? Yes. All right. So you are familiar with football fields. If we place a 10 fields placed end to end, that is 1 kilometer. So we need 10 of those football fields to have 1 kilometer. But if we travel by car, we use miles. And a kilometer class is about zero point 0.6 miles. So next, Jackie. Now let's go smaller. So who can tell me how many centimeter is in a meter? Hmm? It's already given in the PPT class. You can tell me? Yes, Amancho?
100 centimeter, teacher.
Very good. So remember this, my dear pupils. Centi means 100 times smaller than the base unit. So if there are 100 centimeter in a meter, there are 100 centimeters. Now, inside each centimeter class, we have 10 millimeters. Now, if we have 100 centimeter class in a meter stick, how many millimeters are there? If we have 100 centimeter in a meter stick, how many millimeters are there? Yes, Quizon?
1,000 millimeter, teacher.
Very good. So you need to remember this class. As milli means 1,000 times smaller than the base unit. So very good, Quizon. So let's give here a round of applause, everyone. Very good. So next slide, Jackie. Now let's go to statute mile. So it is 1.6 kilometer. One statute mile is equals to 1.6 kilometer. And one nautical mile is equals to 1.15 statute miles. So who can tell me or give me their idea what is the difference between these 2 miles class, the statute mile and nautical mile? So do you have any idea or just give me your idea or something like that? You're Kerwil.
My idea, teacher, is that a nautical mile is used for navigation or travel. So boats and airplanes use nautical mile. Meanwhile, statute mile is used for land measurement, teacher.
Very good. So let's give a round of applause for Kerwil, everyone. So statute mile class is a kind of mile we use for roads, while nautical mile is used by sailors and pilots. It's very useful for navigating over waters. So next slide, please. Now, class, can you try one nautical mile to kilometers. So 1 nautical mile is equal to 1.85 kilometer. So next slide, Jackie. So if a nautical mile is equivalent to 1.15 statute mile and 1.85 kilometers, how many statute mile and kilometers are there in 3 nautical miles? So as you can see here, 3 times 1.15 is 3.45 statute miles, while 3 times 1.85 class is 5.55 kilometers. So next, Jackie. Now class, foot to inches. Who can tell me how many inches are in a foot? Verbal again. Who has an idea, class? Any other one, class? None. So let's have again. So how many inches are in a foot, Kerwil?
12, teacher.
Very good. So 12 inches are in a foot. So this ruler, class, is 1 foot. Now, in each inches, class, it equals to 2.54 centimeters. Now, next slide, Jackie. Inch is equivalent to 2.54 centimeter. How many centimeters are there in 12 inches? So 12 times 2.54 is 30.48 centimeters. So next, Jackie. Wow, so that all for the conversion of unit of land. So time passes by so quickly. So now let's go to the next step of becoming math wizards. We will go for the conversion of unit of time. So next, Jackie. So 1 minute, class. How many seconds are in a minute, class? Yes, Amancio?
60 seconds, teacher.
Very good. There are 60 seconds in a minute. Now, how many seconds are there in 1 hour, class? In an hour? Yes, Katipay?
1,200 seconds, teacher.
Let me uh let me let me repeat my question. How many minutes are there in an hour? So let's have Baguio. Baguio. So let's have Martorilias.
Do you mean minutes in an hour, teacher?
Yes. How many
60
minutes are
minutes.
in an hour?
60 minutes, teacher.
Very good. So that is 60 minutes in an hour. So can you thank you for that, Jackie. So next slide, Jackie. So this one, Jackie, just stay put. If an hour has 60 minutes and each minute has 60 seconds, how many seconds are there in 60 minutes? So who can tell me? Let's have quiz on. Quiz on. So let's have Bukag. Bukag. Can you hear me, class?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So can I have Bing Hut instead?
Oh, 3,600, teacher.
Very good. So that is, can you next, Jackie? So that is 3,600 seconds. So very good, Bing Hut. So next slide, Jackie. So if there are 60 minutes in 1 hour class, how many hours are there in one day? Yes, Stella?
24 hours, teacher.
Very good. So that is correct. So let's give a round of applause for Stella, everyone. So next, Jackie. So 4 hours, and each hour has 60 minutes. How many minutes are in 24 hours? Kerwil, yes, Kerwil.
1,440 minutes, teacher.
In 24 hours.
Yes, teacher.
All right. So let's see if your answer is correct. So next, very good. So we have 1,440 minutes in 24 hours. So next slide, Jack. Now, if there are 1,440 minutes in a day, how many seconds are there? Yes, Kerwil. Kerwil, yes, instead.
I don't know if it is correct, teacher. Is it 86,400 seconds?
Very good. Next, Jackie. All right. So the answer is 86,400 seconds. So now you can write this class in a scientific notation, which 64 times 10 to the power of 4. So since that is number, instead of writing 86,400, scientists often use a scientific notation. So it makes a big number easier to write and compare. So 8.64 times 10 to the power of 4 class, it means to move the decimal point 4 places to the right, which give us 86,400. So next, Jackie. So class, that was all for the conversion of units of time. It was very easy, right? You just need to multiply and multiply and multiply. But the numbers just getting harder and longer. So do you agree with me, class? That so Amancho is sad because there are long numbers. All right, so let's go for the conversion of unit of temperature class. So next slide, Jackie. So in oh no, but we need to finish this Amancho. So bear with me. So in the most world class, we use Celsius. In the United States, they use Fahrenheit. Scientists uses Kelvin for very precise measurement. Before we know how we convert this conversion of temperature class, we have a little fun fact for everyone. If here are the different units of temperature where water freezes as degrees Celsius, 32 degrees Fahrenheit, and 273.16 Kelvin. Now, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius, 212 degrees Fahrenheit, and 373.16 Kelvin. So next slide, please. So let's go to the converting Fahrenheit to Celsius. We have here a formula class. Temperature in Celsius equals temperature Fahrenheit in Fahrenheit minus 32 times 5 over 9. So let's have here calculation that it's 77 degrees Fahrenheit outside. So what is it in Celsius? So we need to write down the formula. So temperature in Celsius equals 77 because it is 77 Fahrenheit, and then minus 35 over 9. So next we will subtract 77 and 32. So that is 45, then copy 5 over 9. So temperature in Celsius equals 45 times 0.55. I have given you here, class, the equivalent of 5 over 9 so that you can answer. It's 45 times 50 class, that is 25 degrees Celsius. So 77 class is 25 degrees Celsius. Now, next slide, Jackie. So this time, we will be converting Celsius to Fahrenheit. So, class is temperature in Fahrenheit. It's called temperature in Celsius times 1 over plus 32. Now let's imagine it's 30 degrees outside. So what is it in Fahrenheit? The temperature in Fahrenheit equals 30 because it is 30 degrees Celsius times 9 over 5 plus 32. And then solve first what is in the parentheses, which is 30 times 1.8. I have given you already equivalent of 9 over 5, so that is so 30 times 1.8 plus copy 32 temperature in Fahrenheit. That is 30 times 1.8 is 54 plus copy the 32, which is 54 plus 32 is 86 degrees Fahrenheit. So next, Jackie, convert Celsius to Kelvin. So temperature in Kelvin equals temperature in Celsius plus 273.16. So what you need to do here, class, is let's imagine that it's 0 degrees Celsius outside. So what is it in Kelvin? So temperature in Kelvin equals 0 plus 273.16. That is 273.16 and in Kelvin. So next, Jackie. So who can try, class, answering or converting Fahrenheit to Celsius? Can I have a hand? Yes, Amancio?
Teacher, wait, I will solve first.
Uh, if you can solve faster than Amancio, class, you will have an extra point. Amancio, what's your answer?
Is it 68 degrees Celsius, teacher?
So let's see if your answer is correct. So next,
Joke.
so the answer is 50 degrees Celsius, and we are converting Fahrenheit to Celsius. Trying Amansha. So next, Jackie. This one, who can try class answering? Can I have Katipay to answer? Yes, Igot, you can answer.
Is it 77 Fahrenheit, teacher?
So let's see if your answer is correct. Can you next, Jackie? Very good. So thank you so much for that, Nina. Now, next slide, class. Class. Jackie, I mean. So converting Celsius to Kelvin, class, you can try. We just need to add this one. Yes, Buka.
Is it 295.16, teacher?
So let's see if your answer is correct. Next slide. So the answer is 295.16 Kelvin. So very good, class. So let's give a round of applause for everyone who class. Very good. So now, Jackie. So that was a long ride for the conversion of units, right, class? So did you learn from the lesson, class? So this is the last test to determine ready to become master. So what are the major units? Can I have yes, Iga?
The major units, teacher, is the mass, the length, the time, and the temperature, teacher.
Very good. So let's give a round of applause for Iga, everyone. All right. So thank you for that, Iga. So next slide, Jackie. Does mass change when you go to the moon? Yes, Stella.
No, teacher, because when you go to the moon, the matter of an object stays the same, teacher.
Very good. So that is correct. So what changes, class? Is it mass or weight? Yes, Kabuna?
It's weight, teacher.
Very good. So you have really listened. So thank you so much for that, Kabuna. So next, Jackie.
Dira lang sa domere.
Next. Ano na lang. Uy, pila naman lang ni. Duha
Nanas
na lang
teacher
ka slide.
Mads. Sige, dayo na lang. Ikat na i-edit nyo.
Bali na lang kayo gatay.
Sila
Uy,
eh.
nana si Teacher
Nanong
Mads.
good teacher Mads, good. Sige lang, good. Unya, padayon taon niya. Ari kalas, no? Ari kalas.
Muli. Muli na.
Okay, good evening, teachers.
Okay.
Kumusta man ang mga dagway? Patanawa ko, Bill.